welcome to the continued tour of the galaxy. We have just arrived in the Empyrean Straits, which is just one sector away from the centre of the galaxy. We have just left Norma's Arm and Odin's Hold, and we are now firmly heading towards the centre of the galaxy. And let's show you where we are. Right, okay, so the last stream started around here, and we were heading towards this map's a little bit out of date with the locations of the fleet carriers. There's a fleet carrier here and there's one here, and this one I think is decommissioned. But the route took us back into Norma's Arm, which is this sector here, and you now join me just here, just a couple of jumps into the Empyrean Straits. So I started the stream here because I happened to find a system with a water world in it. Let me show you what you missed since the last time. So let's get a picture up. Right, so I think we were probably around. Yeah, that's where I finished the stream before the last one. So yeah, so I found some life. In the last stream we were on a system. We spent pretty much the whole stream just scanning life in this system. A lot of it was stuff that I'd not seen before. And then earlier today I got here. Now this is a mountain range in the middle of a plains area, and it's got lots of very high peaks all around it, and there's a big plateau in the middle. I had a bit of fun driving around there, so I found yeah, some shrubs, and then I drove up this. So this, if you look in the background, you see how steep they are. This wasn't quite as steep as that one, but yeah, I was driving all the way up this, trying to park on the top, didn't quite make it, but where you see me there, I am parked with my handbrake on. Couldn't get out of the SRV. It will only allow you to get out the SRV if it's vertical, and that is far from vertical. But yeah, that is approximately, I would say, 150 meters high, and you can see I've got tyre tracks on both sides of it trying to get to the top. And I originally attempted to get to the top by driving along the ridge, but that was a failure as well. So yeah, that was a fun half hour trying to drive up there. Anyway, I am now heading towards a planet with two forms of biological life on it. One of them I suspect will be bacteria, as always, and we will try and go and find the other one. Yeah, I'm only 3 jumps away from the next target. I think that is a planetary nebula, but yeah, I plotted the route to that a couple of days ago, and I forgot what I actually targeted. Yeah, it's definitely not a fleet carrier because we're too close to the edge of the system for it to be a fleet carrier. Right, okay, so we are getting pretty close now to the center of the galaxy. Sorry, not the center of the galaxy, the planet, to scan it. We are getting close to the center of the galaxy as well, as you can tell by the amount of stars in the sky. So let's scan this planet and see what's in. As well as this planet in the system, we have two other free water worlds, one of which I've scanned already, and the other two I will scan when we leave this planet.
Surface scan by 50%.
Right, okay, so bacterial colonies and stratum. Right, so well, they looks like they're all in the same location. So we will go and scan the stratum and bacterial colonies as well, if they are not too hard to find. That's quite an interesting planet. Again, I'm trying to find somewhere to land that is around the area of dusk, so we'll get a nice sunset. So it's also it makes it so we can see the sky a little bit more clearer. If you're in the middle of the daytime, then the atmosphere isn't very visible.
Landing gear deployed.
Okay, sorry about that, just had to pick up a phone call. But yeah, we've got stratum all around us, so we're not going to have to travel far to find some of it. And I think I can see some bacteria up there on the right at the top, so I may scan that as well.
Low gravity warning.
Right, so got a nice orange sky. Right, so here's the stratum. think this is a peerless green variety. Peerless emerald. Okay, close. Right, I'll head up to where I saw that bacteria. Right, so that's quite a bank to climb. Let's see if we can get up there. Get a bit of speed up. No, it's not that steep. Yeah, and there's the bacteria I spotted. Right, there's more bacteria there. We need another stratum though before we start scanning the bacteria. Oh no, that is stratum. That's okay. Right. Where's it gone? Somewhere around here. There it is. Right, so I'm gonna get a screenshot from here. Right, let's try and get one from back there so I can see the stratum and the nice orange sky. Right, there we go. That's there we go. There's a screenshot taken. And now, just going to save that screenshot. Get the planet name. Right, okay, so that should be the stratum completed now. So I'll go back and scan that bacteria. Just check it's complete. Yeah, already analysed. Right, so the bacteria we saw was somewhere over here. There it is. Already nicely driven over. Right. I had this earlier where I couldn't scan bacteria while I was standing on it. There we go. What I had to do last time was hover about 3 feet above the ground. Right, now go and see if we can find some more bacteria. Easiest way to find bacteria is to get high up, because it's flat on the ground. So we are looking for grey circular patches, not the green ones we can see there.
Chassis integrity compromised.
There's that one there. Is that just rocks? That is just rocks. What's G on this planet? It's 0.43. So yeah, trying to get altitude is a little bit harder. There's one patch, so that's 2 down. Right, going to try and find somewhere where we can actually scan it. Oh, right, okay, so I can scan it here where it doesn't show up, but I can't scan it right slap bang in the middle of it. let's go and see if we find another one. That is a very nice orange sky there. Yeah, if we'd have landed somewhere where it was the middle of the day, we wouldn't see that.
Chassis integrity compromised.
Right, there's a grey spot there. Is that bacteria, or I think that is. Yep, that'll do us. Right, so we are done on this planet. Back to the ship now. We'll go and scan. Let's go and scan the other two water worlds, which appeared brown when I scanned them, which is unusual for water worlds. They're normally very blue. So I don't know if that means they have shallow oceans or ammonia atmospheres or something. I'm not sure, but yeah, we'll go and scan those. I think they were in orbit around each other as well, so it shouldn't take us long to get to the second one once we get to the first one.
Power plant capacity exceeded.
One last look at the orange sky before we head off to the other planet.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Right, so these are the two water worlds. They don't appear at all brown on this map. Let's plot a route to them. Now, I need a little bit more altitude before we turn to see them. Hi Paul, how's it going? Have you done any more on Elder Scrolls? Last night after you left, I went back and did those crafting missions. So there are 6 of them. Woodwork, metalwork, clothes, alchemy, enchantment, and provisioning. Yeah, so I went and did all of those, and I got certified in all of those trades. So I think the only one that isn't there is jewelry, and again, that remember it said I couldn't do that until I got Somerset. Well, I've just got a mission to go to Somerset, so it looks like I may have Somerset. I'm not sure, but I started doing the Magician's Guild missions to sort of get enrolled into the Magician's Guild. Okay, so how did you get the companion? All right, okay, that's good. Yeah, I managed to get up to level 30. Right, okay. So yeah, need the Blackboard update. So did you see the picture I just posted on Twitter? Yeah, I found a very steep hill, and I spent about half an hour trying to drive to the top of it. Yeah, so yeah, that's okay. So it might be worth getting that Blackwood. Yeah. Yeah, it's probably about 80 degrees on the side I went up. It was like that on two sides. It was sort of a peak in a mountain ridge. I was hoping to land on the top and get out at the top, but I couldn't quite make it that last few feet. Yeah, I was working on my crafting skills mainly yesterday, and I got I think I got the closed one up to about level 6. Blacksmithing up to level 4, and the enchanting one's a little bit tricky because you don't have the disassembly option for enchanting. But I think that's level 2 or 3. And woodworking, I got that to about level 4 as well. Again, provision is making food, so I haven't really seen the purpose of food yet. So yeah, I probably won't spend too much time on that. And alchemy is basically for making your healing potions. So yeah, that's a lot of work to go around and actually find the plants. But the ones I'm mostly interested in is woodworking, because you can make magic staff and you can improve them. The blacksmithing, so you can make better armor, and the enchanting, so you can actually give them magical abilities once you've made items. Right, so that was one of the water worlds mapped. The other one should be very close. So yeah, so in that case, yeah, it's probably good to to work on the food a little bit and eat that before you go into a big battle. Then, do you know how long that is? Is it like minutes or hours or? I've swapped it over. Right, yeah. Yeah, I actually, unfortunately, I just sold all my staffs before, at the beginning of yesterday's stream. So yeah, most of the stuff I had that I could have deconstructed, I'd lost.
Surface scanned by 50%.
Oh, didn't quite get the back of that planet. A bit too close to it. On about there. Should do that. Right, okay, that's that one completed. Right, okay, off to the next system now. Yeah, 3 jumps to get there. I can't remember what it was we targeted. It was something something interesting on the map. I'm pretty sure it is a planetary nebula, but when I looked at it earlier, it wasn't didn't have any obvious cloud around it, and I can't see a cloud in front of us there, so normally you can see planetary nebulas from 2 or 3 jumps away.
Fuel scooping.
Right, 30 bodies in this system.
Fuel scooping complete.
Right, so nothing in the water world region.
Frameshift drive charging.
Go down a little bit and jump
Frameshift
again.
drive charging.
Yeah, I think crafting in the Elder Scrolls Online is going to be a little bit trickier than it was in Skyrim, because I remember getting up to the top level in Skyrim relatively quickly. Although I was comparing that to crafting in Entropia Universe, which was incredibly slow progress. But yeah, so I'm hoping to get my blacksmithing skill to the top level. I'm not sure what the top level is. And then craft some really top-end armor, and then enchant it as much as you can. You can also also found you can do improvements. So if you get things like garnets or other things, I just found another water world. You can improve them. I think you use different things to do different improvements, but you can improve staffs by soaking them in wood. Oh right, okay, biology and geology on the same planet. That last time I found that was on Femerals, which is something I am very interested in visiting. So we'll be going there. Nothing there. Two on there, so we'll visit that planet as well. So we'll probably be spending the rest of the stream in this system. How long have I been going? Only half an hour. Okay, yeah, that's enough time to finish off one planet or one system, unless we find a hell of a lot of stuff. So there's a water world. Again, that looks very brown for a water world. Alright, so this is the last planet.
System scan.
Right, so yeah, there are 3 planets in this system to go and look at that are spotted. See which one's closest. Right, so it was those 2 and the water world, which is probably that one there. Yeah, that's the water world. Right, okay. Yeah, so the rest of them we can't land on. So we'll head for that one there. Again, it could be black bacteria on that planet. I think looking around, just then it had an atmosphere. So yeah, if it's bacterial, I'll just ignore it. Although it could also be the ephemeral things, so that's life that grows on the what they're called. They're like tubes that come out of the planet that with volcanic steam coming through them, and life grows on those. Yeah, so how long is the Blackwood story? Is that because I mean again, as far as I'm aware, I just with the basic pack, I'm still absolutely nowhere near completing all the missions that are in the basic pack. So how is that as big as a basic pack? Do you think, or is that like a smaller percentage of the total story that you have available? About 30 hours, right? Because that's about the same as Skyrim then. So yeah, it's quite a reasonable amount of content. And then you got another 10. Do you have to download them all individually, or do they all come download in one go? Right. Okay. So are they? When I look at the map in the base version, I can see lots of places I haven't been to that yet.
Surface scan by 50%.
Can I actually go to those places, or do I have to get the DLCs to actually go there, or does the DLC include places that I can't get to, or that doesn't show on my map? I can go to them. It's just right. So it's just storylines and content I can't access. Right. So I forgot to see what was at this planet. Let's go back and view it. Oh, it's not complete. That's why. Right. So we need to drop another one in the back. There's a very big crater over there, makes it look a bit like the Death Star.
Surface
go.
scan complete.
Alright, so what have we got? Lava spouts, femorals, vents, all, and Sinistuba. Right, I'm not sure if I've seen that before. Right, let's go and find some Sinistuba. So it looks like it's pretty evenly distributed over the planet. I'm not sure if they are the same as Tubus. Right, so where are we daytime, nighttime wise? We're pretty much directly over the daytime part of the planet. Right, so I'm pretty sure there's only one star in the system, but it looks like this planet doesn't have a dark side.
Orbital
Right,
flight
it looks
engaged.
like it's getting dark over there. Yeah, there we go. Right, so let's land somewhere around there, in a region that is turquoise. Solid turquoise is normally the best option. Is that the ring up for crater? Right, there are some patches of turquoise over there, but they are all relatively small. Right, okay, that's one directly in the middle there. Right, so you're still a long way from completing the base pack as well. And looks like we've got another very nice orange sky. Getting nice shadows from the mountains there. Right, let's turn to face the sun. It's
Landing
quite
gear
high
deployed.
G on this planet. Right, that must have been a pretty much perfect landing because I just managed to stop just before hitting the ground. So yeah, so we've got a nearly 1G planet, so pretty much the same as Earth. Let's go and look at those tube things. So I'm not sure if these are the tubes we had on the last planet, or not last planet, a few planets ago. They're definitely a different colour. Lovely orange sunset. Right, these are totally new to me. I think. Oh, just a minute. Oh, right. Maybe they're not. They have things you can shoot off them. Right. So okay, let's take a screenshot of it with the thing you can shoot off it. I'll just get out and scan it. Yep. So these are totally new. Never seen these before. All right. So I'm going to take a screenshot of that. Yeah, probably somewhere from around there. So I want to be here when I do it. Right. Let's scan it. Alright, so again, I can't quite see what the name of these things are. I'll have to look at that in the right screenshot time. Let's go to the external camera. Alright, there we go. Move the camera around a bit so we can actually see it. Right, so I want to get as it's the first time I've seen this type of plant, I want to get a nice close up on that. I think that'll do. Now I think I will go for a blurred background, just slightly blurred. Can I get the whole of that plant in focus? Yeah, there we go. Right, screenshot that. Right, just saving the screenshot. Yeah, years and years left after level 50 at the moment. Or just after level 50, maxing out the spells and staffs. I think I'm still broadcasting at full HD. I tried dropping it as you suggested, but I found that my frame rate dropped. I have noticed that streaming it Elite does reduce, or turning the OBS on reduces the frame rate I'm getting in Elite. So and I think part of that is the processing of the size. So I backed that back, or I'll put that back up to full HD, and I think that improved the frame rate I'm getting. Not the frame rate I'm broadcasting, but the frame rate I actually get on screen. Right, so that is that saved. Right, so let's get back into the SRV and see what these things are actually called. Yeah, I don't need to get any SRV to do that. I'm just doing that because I don't want to run out of air while I'm looking at the codex. Right, so yeah, we see we're about here at the moment on the galaxy, and we're going to a fleet carrier here, another one here, and then we'll be heading straight towards the centre. So very close now. So oh, there's some xenobiology in this sector of the galaxy. Oh, a few Guardian sites. That'd be really nice to find a Guardian site. I've never discovered one of those. Yeah, so if I come across one of those, I will definitely go and look for a Guardian site. Right, so these are... right, it's these things here. Right, so... Right, what colour is the one we just found? It's probably that one. Right, okay. Let's go and find some more. I saw a great video of these void hearts the other day. Somebody got his... I think it was on the Elite stream. Somebody got his camera and was actually flying the camera around the inside of a void heart. These things float around in space in nebulas or planetary nebulas and in rings. So I haven't seen any of those on this trip, but I haven't been looking for them either, so I may find some. These are the things that I thought we were going to be finding on this planet, because there's volcanic activity here, and these things only grow on planets with volcanic activity as well. And yesterday I found some of these. They were much taller than that, and sort of a whitey grey colour. We've got photos of those? No. Yeah, right, so that's what we found. And let's go and find... Well, let's go and scan some more. So it looks like the sun is going to set any minute, so let's drive off into the sunset. Oh, we didn't actually try shooting one of those things off. Let's give that a go. Oh, need a bit of energy in the weapons. Alright, it's carbon. Don't need carbon. Yeah, so you can actually mine these things. That's the first type of life I've found on planets with an atmosphere that you can mine. I've seen on the actually these may be from pre-Odyssey, but I've only seen things you can actually mine on planets that don't have atmospheres. You can play football with these though, but not on a 1G planet. Yep. Oh, what's that over there? So yeah, the sun is... Oh, I can't actually jump very high on this planet. If I could, it would probably kill me when I landed. Can the SRV go higher? Can it be able to go even higher if I've got all pips to engines? Yeah. If you look at my radar here at the moment, you can see there's a bug. I think this happened in the latest Odyssey update. But if you look at the map, or the radar map, everything is showing as being about 200 meters higher than I am. Even though it's at pretty much the same level as me. So yeah, for some reason, all the blips on the radar map when you're in the SRV are at the wrong altitude. I think the ship's okay actually. It's just, I think it's just the other ones. Right, so the sun has now set where we are. Right, let's shoot this one off as well. See if that is. Actually, I'm going to shoot it off with a handgun. Yeah, go and scan it first. Right. Again, they didn't fix the aiming with the handgun. If you watch where I'm pointing, so I'm pointing right at the tip there. It will hit it at the bottom of the pyramid. Is that too far away? Is it just not hitting it at all? Oh, right. It doesn't actually make any dent on the plant. Right, let's knock that off. I'll demonstrate on the ground. Alright, it's not doing it anymore. Normally when you shoot something, it will... Oh, is that ephemeral over there? Let's go over and have a look at that. Normally when you shoot something with a handgun, it will, or with any gun, it will leave a purple plasma mark on whatever it is you hit. What is that, by the way? That is carbon again. And right, okay, let's get out and have a look at this. Again, there's something on the back of it we could shoot at. I think that. Yeah, pebbles or cobbles. Right, can we get a screenshot of this with a sunset still? Oh, that is showing the purple thing. Right, so if we look through the sights and shoot, we've got a distinguishing mark we can shoot at. Not really. Yeah, it's hitting slightly low compared to where the target is pointing, and it's consistently at that same position. Right, I shall take a screenshot of this too. Hopefully I can get the sunset in still. No, it looks like the sun has gone down a little bit too far. Right, might as well. Yeah, that'll do nicely. Let's try and get the smoke so it's going vertically. Oh, and get that quickly. Oh, there's a nice plume coming out of it. Right, so that's another screenshot. Save that. It's going to be the same planet name as before. It's looking a little bit like a geyser now. Yeah, if you get a geyser on a planet with low gravity, you can fly over those in your SRV, and it will catapult you up into space. Yeah, so the ship's now in total darkness. Oh, disembarked again rather than boarded. Alright, let's try boarding this time. There we go.
Power plant capacity exceeded.
Right, so how high do we have to go before we can see the sun again? Alright, looks like about 1 kilometre.
Landing gear retracted. Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Right, we had other things in this system to go and look at. I can't remember what they were. One was a water world. Alright, we're on this planet here. Right, okay. Right, so we've got to go this one too. And was it that one? Terrestrial water world. Yeah, so it's this planet and this one. Right, so let's head off over to there now. Right, so this is the one that I wasn't sure would have life on it because there was only one life form. The other one had 2 life forms on it. One of them would probably be bacteria. So that's about 2 minutes away, or at least it will be as soon as we get out of the atmosphere and the gravity well from this planet. So beginning to build up a bit of speed now, so we're out of the gravity well. Alright, so this should be a... this is the moon, so... Oh, looks like it's got some deep gouges on there, or... oh no, it's flattening out. Oh, just stripes. Sorry about that.
Surface scan by 50%.
Right, I know one of the things that Elite did in the latest update is increase the brightness of the galaxy. I think they may have gone a little bit too far. So we have bacterial colonies and stratum. Right, so we'll turn around and go and see the stratum. Now, yeah, so this is a system with one very bright star, which means the backsides of those planets should be pitch black, unless they have atmospheres and to sort of bounce a little light around it. But in this case, we're seeing that the back of the planet here is very visible. So yeah, I think yeah, I think they went a little bit too far when they made the galaxy brighter. Because yeah, I'm not getting any nice, really dark places. But we'll go and land. Yeah, I mean, in real life, it would be pitch black and you just wouldn't be able to see anything on the dark side of the planet. But now it is very bright. Right, so we're going to aim for that flat turquoise area there. Turquoise, as far as I can tell, being the highest intense or highest level. Yeah, which going between green, light blue and turquoise isn't that clear really. Actually, you'd think from that it would be the light blue areas that were higher, but I've never seen any light blue areas that are a flat solid colour, so I'm not really sure. Right, what we're flying into. Right, so we're looking for stratum. Stratum lights a little bit of hills. So, and the turquoise area is sort of medium hills. The darker blue is sort of big hills, and the lighter blue is flatter areas. Right, so that in front of us looks like it's probably big enough to land on. We have got a 0.3 G planet, so relatively high gravity. Right, shall I land on that plateau there, or in the hole down there? Right, I think I'm going to go. I'll go with the hole. That doesn't look level, but it looks flatter. Oh, the mountain's got black tops. That's interesting. That is very worthy of a screenshot.
Landing gear deployed.
Alright, which one's got the most fuel? I've been fighting quite a lot because I've actually
Gravity warning.
used up the fuel in the both SRVs pretty much since the last fleet carrier, and I've only driven, I've only done about 1,000 light years. And this is again, this is another form of stratum that I've not come across before. Yes, I don't think I've come across this version before. Right. So that is again, it's not really giving me the chance to write it down. Right, so that was sample complete. Right, oh, screenshot time. Yeah, let's go and find somewhere nice for a good screenshot. Possibly. Can we find some more in this direction? Yeah, there's some over there. Right, they don't look. Oh, it needs to look better over here. Right, so let's park there. Disembark. Scan that. screenshot. So go back a bit. Alright, there we go. Got those black tips on the mountains. And get the name of the planet. So we're on a different planet now. Right, okay, that's that one saved. And back into the SRV to find one more bunch of those. That was a hard landing. Oh, some bacteria there. I thought that would be more stratum. Right. So we found some bacteria, and it's near some stratum. Well, we'll do some bacteria as well. Right, where is it? Alright, next to some, there we go. That's the stratum. Oh, it's got a sort of purpley colour. Alright, let's go back and find that bacteria. Yeah, one thing I don't like about the backpack on here is it doesn't start recharging. Oh, this is a new species of this as well. I don't think I've seen this one before. I'd love to know why it keeps pressing. Oh, that could be why. Alright. I can't remember what colour it said that was. But yeah, I think it said blue. Yeah, I've not seen that one before. Yeah, the backpack on here only starts filling itself up after you've fully emptied it, which I hope it does, because otherwise I'm going to get a lot of damage when I land. So if I only go sort of 90% of the way up, Yeah, I suppose it does have a little bit of a pause and it does refill. Right, okay. But yeah, the one in the SRV, that starts refilling as soon as you stop thrusting upwards. This one has a little bit of a pause before it starts refilling your energy banks. Right, so now we've got to go and find some more bacteria. The way to do that is to get altitude. Right, there's some there. I'm not sure if we've travelled far enough from that last lot. I'm going to guess we haven't. Let's give it a chance though. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Yeah, we haven't gone far enough. That's too close to the last lot. And it looks like the sun's going down here as well. So so we managed to find a sunset location rather than a sunrise. I think we're probably far enough away from the sun that the planet's not going to be tidally locked to it. Right. There's some more bacteria there. That should be far enough away. That's apparently yellow. Right, it does not very yellow to me, but we'll go with yellow. Too far away from the ship, so I'll move back towards it. Alright, and there's some bacteria straight away. I'll stop at that furthest one. Hopefully that will be far enough away from the last one and it counts as being different. I've got a thing on the radar there. What was that? Bronzite. Okay. Actually, I did have to run some repairs on that last planet when I was jumping around those mountains. So I will go over and see if there's anything I can pick up from the mineral sources on this planet. Bronzite normally has iron and nickel in it, which is probably what I'm going to need. Sulfur, iron, some iron there. Yep.
Cargo scoop deployed.
Yeah, I shouldn't need a great deal of it. I probably only need 6. What else have we got? Phosphorus. I don't think I need phosphorus. Carbon. I definitely don't need carbon. We checked that on the last planet we were on. Chromium. Yeah, and sulfur. I'm pretty sure sulfur's only used for fueling. Right, okay. So that's this planet done. Right, so we go and scan the water world, and then we'll jump into the next system, which should be whatever it was that I targeted. Little dust cloud there on the ground. There's another dust cloud there in front of us. I'm pretty much close to out of fuel on that SRV. So it looks like I will have to refuel them probably before we get to the next fleet
Power
carrier.
plant capacity exceeded. Landing gear retracted. Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Alright, so we are now heading towards the water world, which is the next planet out. So we'll get a bit of altitude before we head towards it. Right, 2,000, nearly 3,000 light seconds away, so again that's going to be a couple of minutes to get there. Right, so I've just looked at the galaxy map on my planned route. So we are currently in the Empyrean Straits. We will be returning to the Empyrean Straits on the last leg of the Galaxy Tour. So the beginning of the fourth quarter of the Galaxy Tour will take you pretty much straight back into the Empyrean Straits, and we will be doing probably about the same distance in it again. So yeah, this is the first time we'll be in this sector. Not got a great deal of distance to go through though, so it's probably only 10,000 light years. Some of the sectors we've been through have been like 25,000 light years or more. I mean, the errant marches, that was a good. I'd say that was at least 25. Yeah, that was probably the longest actual single sector of the galaxy. But yeah, this one, yeah, it'll be just about 10,000 light years, I should think. Right, gonna overshoot it a little bit. Give it a wide berth to slow down a bit. sometimes if I'm flipping between screens and I lower the throttle while I'm not focused on Elite, when I come back to it, it's still at full throttle. We've got a sky full of stars there. And yeah, and we're only just on the edge of the central border of the galaxy at the moment. That's only going to get more intense the closer to the centre of the galaxy we get. A very nicely lit water world with clouds and a polar ice cap.
Surface scan by 50%. Surface scan complete.
Right, there we go. Completed that scan. Pick the next planet on the route, or the next system on the route. We'll jump into the next system.
Frameshift drive charging.
Oh, it's a black hole. I think we just crashed into it. And that seems like a perfect end to the stream. So yeah, thanks everybody for watching. This was the target for this stream, so we've got to the end now. So yeah, that'll be it, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.